in the rest of the season and in the after season and so on. But I think it's very early to say. Ah, finally! I know. Very briefly, we had Ashraful on, but can you hear us,
Hello,
Ashraful?
Mari.
Hey, how are
Yeah,
you?
I can. Yeah, I'm fine. What about you?
Excellent, excellent. I was going through the starting 11. Do you want to maybe have you seen the starting 11?
Yeah, I said before.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Do you have any comments?
Without Messi, it's probably a good XI on Fabian Ruiz on attacking side, Ekitike and Mbappe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good squad.
Do you think that AKTK can use this to make kind of his comeback from a bad season, or do you think it's too late for him and that we're not going to keep him?
I think it's too late for him.
Oh yeah, you don't. You, either way, you don't want.
Yeah,
You should give him back to us. Okay. And who do you see in his place? Like now, we're not really talking about the game, but who should we get from another team as our striker?
not, Mbappe is the only one who can save us right now.
Yeah, right now it's only Mbappe, but like next season, do you think we should get anyone else or?
Yeah, we need some strikers or midfielders also.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we have target on Victor Osimhen, but Na- Napoli owners made a statement today that Osimhen is not for sale,
Mm-hmm.
and we had to go for another striker. But we need now a good defender and also a good midfielder.
Yeah, but we need good everything. I feel like it's such a
Not everything, but also a good midfielder and a good center back. You
yeah,
can see Ramos, Marquinhos, Mbappe is injured, and Danilo is a probably midfielder, but he have to play in defense.
mhm.
So a good center back and a good midfielder.
Yeah, that would be excellent. And how do you feel about Icardi coming back? Because I think he's had quite a good season in Turkey.
Yeah, he is doing a good season, and if he come back, I will be happy
Yeah, you would
because
be happy
if
to have him
yeah, I'll be happy.
because his last season with PSG was disastrous. Like it was
Disaster.
insultingly
But this
disastrous.
season, but this season he's doing best.
Mhm.
And that's the problem with PSG because many players are doing good in their past club, and after joining PSG, they are like
Yeah.
no performance.
But it's not all that because, for instance, a player like Draxler or Paredes or Kurzawa,
Further,
they're not doing good at all in their new clubs. It's not all PSG players who like leave PSG and go on to win like everything.
Mari, I have to take a call.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. No worries. So yeah, like we were saying, we need to consider buying new players, and apparently Osimhen has been taken off the table. It was quite a long shot. I mean, the guy just won them the Scudetto, so I don't know what we were expecting, that they were not going to hold on to him or whatever, but I think there are lots of very interesting talents. As a French, I would love to see Colomboigny. I think he's an excellent, excellent player, and he combined beautifully, I think, with Mbappe in the World Cup. But it's just my humble opinion. And of course, yeah, I think having Icardi back could actually be a good thing because he's done a lot of good things in Galatasaray, and you never know. Maybe he can bring back his level. He was a killer in Inter. His beginning at PSG was very reassuring, and I was very happy to have him in the beginning. Like everyone loved him. I think we shouldn't forget that. Although he replaced Cavani, and for a while there we all hated him, he also brought a lot of skills to the club, and I think he contributed a lot to what we were able to build during that season where we went to the finale. He didn't do all of it, of course. Neymar was pivotal, but Uh, but Icardi also played an important part, I think. So Jan is trying to join us, but he doesn't have the link either. So of course I will send it to him. Please feel free to join on camera and on chat. But yeah, and also like Ashraful was saying, we need a good midfielder and we need a central defender. I think, well, of course, I will never say anything for sure before I see it like official, but I think with Skriniar we were pretty solid this winter, and that we will soon get. Ah, hey Ashraful, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I was talking a little bit about transfers, but maybe we can talk more about the game. How do you expect that we will do during this game? Because last game was just like awful.
A disaster, a disaster.
So how should we? What do you predict for this game?
Yeah, as like no Messi he is suspended, so we don't have any footballer that who can make the game, make the play. So it's all upon to midfielders and a big wet Mbappe.
But I feel like we used to believe that Verratti was the guy who made our game. It,
But
and he did.
in last few matches, Verratti doesn't perform good.
But do you
You
think that
can
if
see.
he performs good, he can be our playmaker, or do you think that's not possible?
Yeah, but in the lineup we can see Vitina and Verratti in defensive mid position,
Mm-hmm.
and Fabian Ruiz in who is on attacking mid, and I think Fabian and Vitina should be on the central mid position, and Marco Verratti should go to up to make the game, make the chances for goal,
Mm-hmm.
and all up to Mbappe and Ekitike, how they they finish, how they convert the goal,
Mm-hmm.
and also have to struggle with defense a bit.
Yeah, I do really hope they don't put Verratti in a very defensive position because I don't feel he's very comfortable with that. Like,
Yeah, uh, as I watching PSG match from 2012, Berardi always playing in central mid, but in upper side. He playing defense also. He playing attack also, but he's always a very big time. He playing upside.
mm,
He he make a perfect duo with Neymar, with Zlatan. And he's very good player. But in this season, there are this performance going down by down. Also, last few matches he is not performing well. But
mhm.
in this match, we have to fight with him. And I am a very big Marco fan,
Yeah,
so I always believe Verratti can do save our match.
yeah, yeah. So first of all, hey to Jan, who's joining us for fashion, Turugu, and him are ready for 3 points. I think Ashraful and I are also very ready for 3 points. And yeah, I do hope that we see Verratti come back to his best level because I think if you're not a Verratti fan, you're not really a PSG fan. You haven't understood like how the team works. So
The only PSG player I think that he has no hater at least. The only PSG
mhm,
footballer now.
mhm.
Verratti has no haters.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And do you think that our defense will hold? Because I mean, they're good defenders on paper, but they've made
In
mistakes.
field, they are making mistake. They are not doing good. In about the last match, we all hope that. We not gonna concede a goal, and Dimitri and you are very much highly hope for a clean sheet, but then we lost.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I feel we make a lot of like these amateur mistakes. Like when you look, you know the game in Bayern, one one of the goals, it was because Verratti was like dribbling right in front of the goal. Or Hakimi's red card. He does something like an insane tackle in a zone where we're not at all in danger. And I feel we make
Yeah.
this kind of like stupid decisions all the time. So
And that's the problem. And that's the problem.
do you think it's because of Galtier? Like, how are we not
Mm,
prepared to be like more cold-headed?
Galtier's fault is that he push Ashraf Hakimi to make some aggressive moves, and Ashraf Hakimi like foul him, tackle him,
Yeah,
and
but let's be honest. I mean, of course, Galtier didn't mean go in like both feet in and get a red card.
yeah, but uh, he doesn't mean that red card, but he had pushed the Ashraf Hakimi to charge, to press, and Ashraf Hakimi like pressing him, so a slight tackle.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah,
he already had a card, a yellow card, so why charge him?
yeah, yeah. It's very hard to know. But how do you feel like? So we've said a little bit about this game, how we feel it's gonna go. But what's your halftime score prediction?
Uh, not so
It's so hard,
not so
right?
high. Yeah, so hard right now, but I go for 2-1.
At halftime, okay. For us or for them?
Yeah, yeah.
For us.
A- At the beginning of second leg, was I was like that. We are not gonna concede a goal in half time, but in last few matches we are losing. We are struggling to win the match, and that's now uh, how many goals we gonna score, but we're gonna concede a goal at least.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Okay.
that's that's the reality.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's pretty realistic. Uh, yeah, I think 2-1 is a pretty good take because I do think we have what it takes to topple them, but I do think we will concede. It's kind of become a tradition of ours. Who do you see as goal scorers? And of course, Jan, join us, may give us your
Uh,
contribution.
uh, I will go for Mbappe.
Both?
Yeah, both.
We don't care about the other guys anymore, just Mbappe.
No, no, just Mbappe.
I really, really hope that Ekitike scores. I hope that
Hope
Mbappe is
so.
really fair play and he just passes the ball to Ekitike. So at least a tap in, just for to save him,
Last time, last time Mbappe scored a goal, and everyone like it's not a goal, it's not fair play, and he scored. At last, Mbappe scored, and now I am go for yeah, yeah, I will go for Mbappe, and Mbappe gonna score two in first half.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Uh, is the game in Parc des Princes?
No, it's in Troyes,
Uh,
which is not necessarily in our favor. But we cannot. I feel like we're PSG. We can't go to Troyes and be like afraid.
yeah,
It doesn't work like that. They have to be afraid, even if they're at home. They have to know that PSG is coming, and we're not messing around. So I hope we play like, and I say this every time, and it really doesn't work out a
but
lot.
but
But
in second leg, it's like the teams in this league, n- no one like who's which in recent performance.
mm,
Every team like PSG, PSG, no problem. They're coming.
Yeah,
because the defender mistakes, the striker doesn't involve with more goals, and chance creates. The midfielders are like shit.
yeah.
That's
I
why.
think we it's what I've noticed, and I'm sure the other teams have noticed, is if you start creating panic in this team, it's just like headless chickens. We have to keep our head cold, and we rarely do because if we make one mistake, we're very like susceptible to make like two, three right after it, and that's very dangerous because we get this panic mode and flustered and we should really have to work. I don't know how, but to keep our head cold because I think it's a big problem we have. Like, concede one goal
Yeah,
and then it's downhill.
I'm very disappointed with PSG performance right now, and let's see today's match. We have to win this match for the league,
Yeah,
and if it's like last match in halftime or 60 minute PSG gonna lose, it, it will be like 2 a.m. in my country, and
mhm.
I'm gonna like 60 minutes PSG are losing. Okay, go to sleep.
I understand. I understand. So Jan thinks like us that it's gonna be 2-1, and Tor Hugo thinks
2-1.
it's gonna be 1-0. So he believes that we can keep a clean sheet. I don't remember last time we did, but it's optimistic. Dimitri would be proud. And yeah, I
I'll
think
go for 2-1.
yeah, I think it's crucial that we win this game because we can't forget that if we don't get points here, we are 3 points ahead of Lens. Like the league title is still very, very much in play. It's not
Very,
done
very
at
much
all.
competitive. Yeah.
Yeah, it could get very, very rough, and
It
Lens are
it
performing.
matched at 34 or 35.
What did you say?
It matched at 34 or 35.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, it matched at 34 match day or 35 match day.
It's 34, 34. I think it's 34. Wait a second, I'm gonna
I
tell you.
think I think it's 35.
Oh, I think it's 35.
Yeah, I think it's 35.
I hope so. Let's just
Uh,
be over.
and then after
Guys,
this game, only three
34.
game will be left. Uh, 34.
Yeah, or right now we're at
Okay,
33, but after this game it's gonna be 34. So we still have
34.
four
After this game,
games left.
we each have 4 games.
Yeah,
W- We have to make 3 points at any cost.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think we should really aim to make a big goal difference in every game because with this small margins, it could end up on goal difference. Like we have to be very, very serious on this one. I think at least.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think the match is closing in. It's in 1 minute, so we're gonna go get some beverages.
Mari, your halftime score
Halftime score me 2-1.
2-1.
Like you. I agree with
Uh,
you. You're always right, so I
for
agree with you.
for Troyes or for PSG?
No, for PSG. PSG 2 and 1 for Tra. And I think we're gonna
Uh,
get 2 Mbappe goals. I'm not gonna bet on any of the other guys. They're not doing it.
let's see.
Yeah, but see you guys. See you, Jan. See you,
See
Turugo.
you
And see
is
you at Liverpool.
see you in halftime.
Yeah, bye.
Okay.